Alright guys, we're back. The new season, we've focused exclusively on the new card, which is awesome. I love my discard deck. I think it's much better with Modok. Obviously, makes it more consistent. Can't wait to see the numbers about it. But, we've had, what, 4 or 5 streams of literally discard. Obviously, the list has changed a little bit over that course of that time. Nothing drastic. We've added Wolverine, Iceman. I'm not sure if I like Iceman too much. I mean, he's a great card, don't get me wrong, but might be able, not Blade, but might be able to do something else. It's not its final form, though. Helicarrier will be added. We'll most likely be putting back the Collector. Collector's mad. I mean, if that's to say, we'll definitely be putting maybe Agent 13 back into the list, because she's just really good for Collector value. Additional resources. You never know. There was that one game where Magneto, actually ended up winning the game for us and not our core deck. So you never know. Agent 13 could be really clutch in a lot of situations. But let's see if Rev's ready. We are going to go to Reveal deck. I haven't played that for a hot minute. So we have Iceman, Nightcrawler, Angela, Mojo. I haven't played with Mojo for a long time. Ironheart, Thor. I really like him. I haven't played too many decks with him. A little bit. Wong, White Tiger, Black Panther, Zola's a really good combo, especially if you can put you try to put Wong by himself, but Black Panther, he gets up to 16, then Zola. So some incredible power. You also have Dr. Doom, which is really good with Wong, and then of course Odin for, White Tiger, maybe, whatever you need to get the win. So let's see if Rev's there. Oh, he is. There's Mr. Rev. So we're going to finally go back to one of your favorites, Reveal.
Hell yeah.
Reveal. What? It's funny. I have Zola. I haven't really played much with him. So this is the list. So it has a lot of good stuff. It has some early game. Thor, which I really love. White Tiger. So the ultimate goal is to get Wong by himself, Black Panther on 5, and then Zola. If you don't ever get that combo, you still have White Tiger with Odin, Dr. Doom with Wong. So there's a lot of potential. The thing is, obviously, Cosmos could wreck the day. A lot of people, if they kind of think or anticipate you're playing a Reveal deck, they're going to hold on to Mr. Cosmos until you play your Wong. This doesn't have Mystique, so we can't double do that. This is very similar to your deck, you said, right?
Yep, just a few cards. Mostly the early game is a little different. I like Wolfsbane and some other stuff in there.
Wolfsbane. Ooh, instead of what? Mojo?
Uh-huh.
Mojo's such a good card, though. But the thing is,
I've got Scorpion and Ebony Maw in there too.
Oh wow, a little bit different. Here, let's play this, and maybe we could next time we could.
Yeah, the thing that's good about Wolfsbane in particular is a lot of people try to challenge you on power on your Wong lane because they know you're going to be playing stuff like White Tiger there. So they'll try to push you out of the Wong lane, and then you hit them with Black Panther, Odin, or Wong Wolfsbane Odin, and your stats just get huge.
Do you run into a lot of Cosmos?
Yeah, but you'd be surprised. A lot of times people play it in the wrong lane.
Yeah,
they play it before you play Wong because they didn't have anything else to do and they weren't patient.
Yeah, that's what.
Or they didn't realize what you were doing, because sometimes the deck doesn't do a whole lot until the Wong turn.
Yeah, right? Alright. Reveal time. We got that awesome new card back, too. Alright, so 200 power. Alright, so this opens up tomorrow. Alright, let's see how it goes. Oh, there's that new... Yeah, but Washington, D.C.
Played a good amount of Patriot earlier. Some good games.
Patriot's not even that good right now. Stat one. Ooh. Well, we know that. We know that's not going to be Our Wong Lang. I haven't gotten a variant of him yet. I need one.
Yeah, me neither.
Ooh, Agent 13. So probably either discard or Dino. Oh my god. Well, that's not bad for us. You know that, right? Because
Yeah, the only problem is you're kind of limited for space.
oh well.
Like if you drew Zola, you wouldn't have anywhere to play it.
All right, so this is a question, Rev. We could do Wong, but I kind of don't think
you
so.
can
I just like Doom. Because we're going to be issued with space like you said, or we could do this and this, but man.
I would do Doom.
Yeah, Doom's good because that way we
We can do Doom.
that might
Wong.
be GG. Can we beat him without our combo?
Well,
Maybe.
we'll win mid if he doesn't have any way to play into it.
That's why they snapped, because Leech is pretty... You know, you don't see Leech too often. So, the rest of our cards are literally just sticks, so... They're not bad. We'll see how it goes. And that's pretty good. Oh my gosh. We could do this. Oh, man. And just Thor. But we're capping out, man. That's not...
I think you go for it.
And we'll see if he could get a lot of power there, then we'll just abandon. Our final turn, he skips. That probably means Infinite. The most power we can play is just Odin.
Yeah, he's already played She-Hulk, so it would mean Infinite.
We don't beat Infinite. Yeah, we retreat. We might win one lane, but we don't win the Infinite lane, so... that's unfortunate. He skipped.
I don't know, if it was just Infinite, you won, because you were up in 2 lanes.
It's risky, though, right?
Not really, because he played She-Hulk already.
True. Maybe he was a little hasty. Do we skip here with this hand? Nah. Because we don't have a 2-play.
Okay.
If we had a 2-play, then we would. Which is good. Alright, let's see. Okay. We could literally just win with, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, if you pick up Zola and Wong, that's pretty good for space turn.
Oh yeah. Bobby here. Okay, well, one combo piece different. Alright. We have Mr. Thor. Cards that... okay, well, that doesn't hurt.
So it might be Thor...
Thor left or right? Probably...
Do we want Thor mid or...
Thor's
Panther
not bad.
mid?
The only problem with him mid, if we don't get Mjolnir, then he's just a 3-4.
Well, if we don't get Mjolnir, then we'll tap out.
Oh, alright. It's not worth...
I think we could go for it.
Yeah, this might be worth the risk. Oh, whoa, what are they putting in there so early? Oh, well. It does not matter now.
Alright then.
Alright.
Opens up the board a little bit.
I mean, that's not the worst play. We could or do Mojo, but that's probably the best.
And then we'll do Black Panther and Odin on top of it. Yeah, it seems alright.
I like it.
Or maybe Black Panther too.
Yeah, I like the flexibility of this. Obviously, the Zola play is gone, but it's fine. Okay, so we know where he's not playing there next turn. Ooh, we got it. Nice, nice, nice. The thing is, we could put this here and play Panther somewhere else, but I don't know if that's good. Because if we do this, that'll buff up Thor if we get Odin, but I don't know. Oh, Odin, we do have Odin, so what do you think's better? Sitting here and then Odin here next turn, we play Panther. maybe here and just concentrate on these 2 lanes. That's not bad, right? Or you don't like it? Ooh, does Rev disappear? I don't hear you, Rev, if you're there.
Still there?
Yeah, you like this? Because Odin's a good follow-up, unless we get wonged. We're running out of time, too.
Sure. I can't see your screen right now. So.
Oh, well, I put, here, let me recrest. I put, we're concentrating on 2, well, we were concentrating on 2 lanes, but, alright, so, I think Mr. Doom, oh, man, Arrow, fucking Arrow, dude. Well, my gameplay was we would Odin right, get more on Thor, and more, and then just win. But now
I'm gonna restart Discord.
All right, so I think we need to just play Doctor, and get that extra 5 power mid. But the problem is, we don't win left, and we don't win. We might not win right. This might be a tap. Because all they have to do is put a lot of power. It's only for 2 cubes. I'll risk it. Alright, he doesn't go. Yeah, that was GG. Yeah, Wong wrecked us for Thor. So yeah, that was a control deck. That's probably one of our counters, so there's not much we can do. I kind of knew that was a tap, but I risked the 2 cubes, and I think that was a mistake. Yeah, with these type of decks, with Rhino, Arrow, yeah, you just know Shang's there.
Did your Thor get Shang-Chi'd?
Yeah. Because I was saying, if they play anything left, right, we lose. But I was hoping that we could keep mid. But yeah, that was a tap. There was, actually, I don't know why I stuck in that, because we weren't going to, there was a good chance we weren't going to win mid. And there was a good chance we weren't going to win, well, not mid, good chance we weren't going to win right. So yeah, we weren't going to. Wasted 2 cubes. She left. If they would have snapped, I definitely would have been out of there. Yeah. So yeah, we should have anticipated Wong. It was just, yeah, it was foolish way of losing cubes. Yeah, Arrow's just such a good card. She's still S tier, by the way.
It happens a lot with Arrow and Magneto.
Yeah.
Your Wong gets moved, or the thing you were playing into Wong gets moved.
So Wong's now 5. That's really, really bad. I guess you're just Mojo here. Keep Mr. Homeboy there for now. Yeah, there's not those control-y type decks are gonna Arrow's gonna really mess it up. Oh my god, that's really, really bad. I guess we keep going. Ah man. Anything big in there just wrecks us though.
I mean, right now nothing gets destroyed unless he plays something stronger. So I would play somewhere else. Probably
Yeah, let's go mid, yeah, because he could potentially get big, but all right, Bishop. Wow.
And would have had the full combo.
Yep. Not now. I mean, we still have Panther and Zola, but nothing that good. All right. Well, that's good. So, we could do Wong and Doom, and then Mjolnir to get real big push of power.
Yeah.
I don't really mind that. Do you?
I'm just thinking. I think we do Wong left.
Yeah, we don't really care.
I don't think we're even doing Doom. We might as well hold on to the
Mjolnir?
hammer.
All right.
A reason to play it right now. It would just tee him off on Shang-Chi if he had it.
All right.
So I think we're actually playing Black Panther here, maybe.
All right. Oh wow, we just lost left. I mean, right.
Yeah, it's kind of expected.
Black Panther, all right, and then him, and let's hope that's enough.
And that's plus 12 power. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
The only thing he has reveal, so if he has Cosmos, we get wrecked right here. But it's only 2 cubes. If they tap him out. I mean, if they what's it called? Oh no, actually, last turn it doesn't affect. Never mind. Which is good because otherwise people. Okay. Oh no. GG.
So you tie mid. But
No, I don't. Wong's done.
Oh yeah.
GG. That was a cheating bot, by the way. That is the definition of a cheating bot.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well,
like he'd be stupid not to Enchantress your Wong lane when he has priority.
Yeah, but it's look at the name and look at the avatar. It's just cheating bot, guaranteed.
No, I guarantee you it isn't, dude.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, yeah.
Well, we're gonna see.
That's a deck people play with a tech card that people play. And it was a good play.
Oh yeah.
So.
All right, so we don't really have. We'll try to contest it. The problem is if we get a lot of tech cards out there, we're probably going to have to switch decks because great thing about Unreal, it's a great deck, but it's really bad. There's a lot of. Oh my god, that's not bad. Not bad. Wish it would have went mid, but. All right, so we do this for sure. Oh, yeah, Ironheart a little bit later. The only thing is when we're going to play Ironheart, though. That door's better.
They may play it on 5.
And
the Wong lane.
Odin. Wong over here might be decent. Is this a Dino deck? By the way, it didn't play here to get the buff, so this actually might be a bot.
Yeah. So I think we're still playing Wong on right.
Well, that's actually really good.
It's not bad. Probably worth a snap.
We keep Homeboy there.
If he doesn't fill up this lane, you might still get it first.
Yeah.
Depending on your draw.
Cosmos? Alright, never. Alright, we have reveals, so... Ooh, don't... We have reveals, so we... Ooh. We could just do this.
Well...
Because... Okay, or... We could do this, and this pushes a shit ton of power.
I think the hammer goes mid.
Alright.
Probably just not going to get Raft, but neither is he, so...
That's fine.
But this is just a lot of power. And you'll fill the whole board with tigers, so...
Wow, what kind of... Is this a...
Oh,
a Cerebral deck. Wasn't anticipating that.
Yeah, it's just done right. You even have priority.
Was not expecting that at all, and we just keep Homeboy there. We win left.
Honestly, the play would have even been to move the Nightcrawler left to get more power on mid.
Ah, true.
The Tigers, because you have enough Tigers to fill the board here.
Well, look at what we got. So we did fill the raft out. Ironic that is. Look at the power, dude. Look at this. We only get. Ooh. Well, that's still not. Ooh, that's actually. That's a lot. Late game, really a lot of power. Oh wait. Wow, that's a little bit too late. Too little bot. Wow, they won. Right. Okay. That was a good game. Yeah, so this is a deck I definitely want to play. Now that Panther's kind of nerfed, it's the only problem is you can you have issues with locations, but all right, let's upgrade some. Keep going with Dracula Rev, or we could give Crystal some love.
Crystal doesn't deserve any love.
Wow. You want Dracula or Mr. Nova? It's a cool variant.
Let's go Dracula.
Let's keep splitting them. Ooh, so close. Yeah, look, Rev, I have not got a card. That's variant. Look at this, dude. It's ridiculous. I still haven't have all Series 4 yet. That was the last one. That was finishing Series 3 when he dropped. I know, Rev. They need it. They're getting some ideas, they claim. So we'll see. Hey, Hydro King, how are you? Thanos. Ooh, I wish I had Thanos too. Yeah, Modok, we've been having a lot of fun with, man. It's been very successful with our build. I'm not sure what build you have, but yeah, Rev and I have had a lot of fun with it. Ooh. This is oatmeal tree, okay. But we're taking a break today because we've been literally, I think, 4 or 5 streams of one deck. Not that I don't want to keep playing it, but... Oh. Interesting. I say we go left with Mr. Thor here.
Yeah, go Elysium.
This is like probably one of the best.
So you got some options here.
Alright, DC. Ooh, we skip. Next turn, probably Panther, or I like White Tiger better.
So the Doombots do get buffed on DC.
Yes, it does. So we got to make sure not to play him in DC. Alright, that's the low roll of Lowell. Alright, Rev, we could keep Curve or set up
the long pickup. I like it.
Do you want to do that?
We could go Wong mid, right? This keeps the this keeps the Panther and Zola play available
True. The only thing is we're giving our opponent. They might be a reveal deck too, so we're kind of giving them good shit, right?
I don't think we're too worried about giving him an off-curve Wong.
All right.
Plus, yeah, this was the calculation too. Is that if he didn't contest it, we could end up with priority.
All right. So
yeah, I kind of I like the Doom and Odin play better than since we've got DC.
You want to do this in mid then?
I think that should give us priority next turn too. Yeah. We can keep dodging Cosmo.
All right. I hate giving my opponent stuff that could potentially backfire, but who knows? Maybe they won't play it.
Well, you have priority, dude.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about they could literally do combos we're doing, and it might end up being a very close game because of it. Especially with Vision.
He has his own game plan. He's gonna do that.
Like that, okay. Oh, he gave me back my Wong. How interesting. Oh, you know what? He's actually preventing us from drawing. Okay, Dracula. All right, so
that's fine. We'll just win the other lanes.
So we could do.
Although, okay, so you want to do Black Panther or do you want to do Odin? I'm kind of tempted by Black Panther.
And then he gets a buff for it. Well, he doesn't get buff because there's nothing there, but I guess that's cool. But remember, Dracula's going to be probably kind of big.
I mean, the Panther's going to get huge.
All right. Let's just do it. Oh, we got lucky, dude.
So you even screwed him over with machine.
Wow, lucky. Little luck there because, yeah, we barely lost left. But, yeah, we got so much power. See, the problem is, yeah, 6 cards in hand. So Dracula's just too inconsistent. So, yeah, maybe you're right, dude. Now we find out he's a...
Yeah, Machine World's, like, seriously just a non-factor a lot of the time. Like, unless you're giving them cheap cards that they can weave into their turns or something, it's usually not relevant.
I got Thanos in the token shot. Wow, not... Ooh, collection level 4,800.
Got Thanos in my token shop right now. I'm probably gonna get it.
Yeah, Thanos is actually a really good tier 2 deck too. It's very competitive, so that's good. Which is weird. You technically mostly win by swarming the board, not so much Thanos himself.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we just put him there because it's safe for now. Yeah, we've had good success with the new card. So we're really loving it. We'll most likely get back to it this week. Oh my god. Wow, this hand's so freaking horrendous. I don't know why they don't put Sunspot in here. Ooh, okay, so you're thinking of discard.
So, this is one of those moments where I would just tempo out Ironheart, and we want to think about where we're gonna play Odin. Okay, well, not in Rickety Bridge for sure.
No, and we don't want to put.
I think it's probably mid, honestly.
You want to put some? Okay.
It's a little transparent, but it's the play.
All right, so this is. Oh my god, dude.
Okay, so
I don't care about putting this
we
over here to get rid of it.
Okay.
So he's probably we're giving up mid, obviously.
So well.
Oh, you know what?
We could challenge it, but I think I like the White Panther better.
I want to move him out, put him here, and we'll have Zola here because we're not going to put anything mid because of Ironheart. Is this going to be enough power though?
I don't know. I like White Tiger more.
You like White Tiger? Oh, okay.
Because we got DC, bro.
Oh, Swarm, nice. Oh, yeah. We forgot about that. Yeah, this is.
It's unfortunate that they both went.
Yeah, that's a tap. Yeah, there's no way we win this, unfortunately. That was just real bad locations for us. And we're not risking 4 cubes. There's no way to win that. Not with that garbage location. Yeah, I want Thanos, but it's going to be a long time before I get that.
Yeah, I just used my tokens on it.
Well, you know, Octopus could be kind of good to do some nastiness. If we get the bridge, we could just put him there and he could lose a lot of cards. Well, we got not one, but
I wouldn't count on it.
One, but 2 Wongs. That's actually good. Wong with the Hulkbusters. Not too bad, I guess.
Well, you know what they say: two Wongs don't make a right.
Look at that. That's a bad joke. Look at that. That's one of the best variants in the game. Oh my god, we're not drawing next turn, by the way. Oh my god, we might have to tap out.
Okay, so this deck does not do well into Tiba, but he's got a hand of garbage too. Oh, I would have.
You would have
played it out.
Okay.
I would have played it out just because you guys both had a hand of garbage.
Well,
but
look at the hand though. We have nothing to play except for Wong. There's no way you win that. Let's move on. Oh, who knows? They have Wasp.
Yeah, there's no reason not to play it out to 4 though, if he hasn't snapped.
All right. Do we ever just go here or here? Yeah, that might be decent. Angela too? Yeah, we might. I don't know if that's enough power though. Don't know if that's enough power, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, we can go for it. The turn 1 snap for Mojo World.
That means they're gonna fill it up. Their Patriot deck. Okay. That limits our options. The only thing about this deck is it's a lot of waiting around sometimes with bad hands. Why wouldn't he put Sunspot over there? Well, we'll put him there
it's
for now.
Nightcrawler and Angela. Mm-hmm.
Mojo, I guess? We can move out Homeboy later.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's probably not Patriot.
I mean, still a pretty good chance. A lot of Patriot decks run Kazar.
Here. And only place we play him.
Yeah.
Are you liking the look of this so far? We can remember, we can move Homeboy.
Yeah, we can. Probably have to. Alright, so we move the Nightcrawler to... Yeah, and then...
There? Or... Yeah, we have to because we can't... And then we just do this and hope for the best? Right?
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Alright. It's 4 cubes, so...
Probably plays Ultron here. If he plays Ultron, we should...
yeah, this is a
That's
cheating
nice.
bot. And such a fucking cheating bot.
No, Mel. People play Cosmo into Black Panther all the time.
Fucking A, dude. We should have
That's just the... Like, Cosmo's like the most played card in the game, dude. You can't call everybody who plays Cosmo a bot.
Well, he cheat, or he... Right on turn 1, he snaps, so... Kind of makes me wonder. I mean, why would you snap on turn 1? I mean, come on.
I mean, turn 1's a little hasty, but he saw Mojo World and he knew he had a swarmy deck, so...
Hey, we should have left. There was no reason to stay there. Oh, God, that's a bad one. So we'll do this. Play Mojo next turn. Yeah, we're getting a lot of text tonight, so we're going to have to probably go back to our other deck. All right, it's reveal, but only really one. Well, no, it's more than one.
This is one of the reasons this deck's playing more early game than some of the versions, is so that you can actually fight for priority more often.
Oh, the perfect. I like that avatar too. Perfect discard. So most likely a Hella deck. Ooh. I kind of like Thor starting to soak shit up.
I kind of like it mid, honestly.
Alright. If you never get Mjolnir, though, it's a little bit of a waste. Oh, man, this is going to be a bad... Alright, so Wong.
We go Wong right.
And let's...
White Tiger or Black Panther.
Yeah, they don't usually run Cosmos.
Even if you don't, like, Ironheart's pretty...
good, yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh, okay, so that's not an option? Are we going to win this game, though? Ooh.
So, yeah, Mojo and Nuclear. Yeah.
Let's see how this goes. We're probably going to tap. Depends what we get next turn. It is very bot-like, though.
The Odin on Ironheart's pretty good.
Yeah, very bot-like, by the way, when they're winning two locations, they tap. So it might be a bot.
Hazmat? This guy's deck is weird.
Well, he didn't have the ultimate combo. Wong, it's actually a very good deck. Alright, so let's see what we get.
Just playing Odin?
Yeah, Odin. And let's hope for the best. We never got Milmir. But this is probably going to be pretty big. Because how big is their Apocalypse? Like 12, right? Ooh. That's just one lane, though. So let's hope for the best. This puts out a lot of power, though.
I don't think we even saw Apocalypse get discarded, right?
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah. I think so. Or maybe it was at the last game. And what I like about these type of decks, it does have an alternate... Yeah. Ooh. Why did he... Oh, because of the...
Yeah. Unbuffed Apocalypse.
Yeah.
So I was right.
No, he got one. It just got -2. He only got one discard. But anyways, we still won well. This is weird. one the game. This is where. Why would you have that? Oh, created by Agent. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, why would you have her in a discard deck?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Rev. Oh, Rev, we haven't. We have to take a small break and talk about the new cards, Rev. Let's do a small reveal if you have. Yeah.
The meme stone cards.
Oh my god! Hey, you saw the Druid one, so you
People
saw.
still play that game.
I know, right? I was gonna say is the fact that they printed a card. There's two reasons why they printed it. A last hurrah, which I don't think so, but I think that pretty much confirms that Druid's gonna be able to go past 10 mana next rotation. So, what do you think? Is the last hurrah, or is it because Druid's not that strong right now?
Probably a sign of devastating things to come.
Guardian was thinking maybe they're going to keep Guff and Core.
Dude, there'd be riots in the streets.
Well, Zeddy's gonna. I'm pretty sure if you look at his tweets, he's already saying, "Fuck this." Yeah, Zeddy, man, he made a little niche.
Gonna quit the game for the 20th time or whatever.
All right. So I need to go get a drink real quick. Anyways, so you want to do a quick review on the cards? Do you have a link? Why?
Sure. I'll find one.
Yeah, because we have to keep traditions, Rev. I know we don't play it as much, but gotta get some respect. Hold on. All right, let's see the link.
Yep.
So, what do you think? What do you think of the Hydrocrane? I cannot wait for Thanos, but unfortunately, Thanos is going to be a long time. Most likely, I mean, I could eventually, I guess, save up for it, but
yeah, it is faster now being pull 3 complete to get tokens, but probably still not as fast as it should be.
Well, there's also good bundles coming up.
But they know that.
Yeah, they need to address that. I'm pretty sure they're going to, but
like I said, you got to make it so that, you know, if there's going to be 4 cards coming out in a month, let people choose their card for the season pass.
I agree. Ooh.
You know, there's a lot of stuff they can do if they don't strictly want to give us more tokens or more credits or more boosters or whatever. If they don't want to fix the economy, there's stuff like that they could do that would just be like good faith, pro-consumer moves, you know, that give people more choices.
And I also told you.
And then if a card like Zabu is broken, then, you know, it's not that only people are playing Zabu.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So, here is the mini Return to Naxxramas, which was a meme for years. Is it out yet? Well, it's coming back.
Dude, I still don't think Nax is out, dude.
Dude, I remember. I was in shit. What year? I was in. It would have been either junior or senior year of high school when Nax came out, and I remember when they delayed it by like 3 months. Like the meme was around for a reason, dude. They pushed it back multiple times.
Oh yeah, well Blizzard usually doesn't do delays. Blizzard usually does the whole soon thing, right? Oh, it's coming out quote soon.
That's and it was funny because if it came out and there were absolutely no problem, if they would.
Oh, you broke up, Rev. Rev's gone again.
Wait.
Oh, there you go. You're back.
Right. What happened? Wait.
You started breaking up. Yeah. Oh, you bought Thanos.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
By the way, Hydra likes your idea of choosing your season card, your pass idea. I like that too.
It's not bad. I was telling Mel the other day, right? There's 2 big problems in Snap. One is that there's more cards coming out than people can reasonably get, right? That's problem number 1. Problem number 2 is we all get the same season pass card. So if that card is broken, then there's like no meta variety. We saw that with Zabu and Surfer.
True.
The last couple months. So
I agree with
if you allow people to choose, then there's also just the issue of like like this month Modok came out, right? And I like discard decks, but somebody that doesn't like discard decks,
exactly.
Reasonably decide to not get the season pass.
Yeah, I mean,
because they're not interested in Modok.
Correct. No,
but if they could choose, I'm trying to think what else is out this month. But yeah, if they could choose like Shadow King or something.
Ooh, yeah, Shadow King. Yeah, that would be interesting.
That would require them to not have things segregated into pool 4 and 5. Probably. Yep. But,
and I
don't see why we have to be attached to that system.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I buy all the season passes, but like Morales, Spider-Man Morales, I've gotten very little play, but there's actually a really good deck with him right out here. You saw his TSLGs? Yeah, so it's a really good control deck that negates or dodges Shang-Chi like big time. So yeah, we'll eventually play that. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, I like mode. I mean, I never disliked discards. Discards never been that consistent, so now it's a little bit better. But I do love that idea. Also, I have always said the reserve should give you an option of a discover mechanic, where once you do get a card, it allows you to select 1 out of 3. Hold on, let me let the dog out. That way, like you said, let's say you get a garbage card, and you're like, oh fuck, that sucks. I went 10,000 levels, I got this shit, and at least you won't feel so bad.
You get a move card, and like, move's still bad.
So there's a lot of things, and they're discussing it, so that's good. But another thing too about the cards is they release cards at a very steady pace. I actually don't think once a week's not that bad, to tell you the truth. I guess they don't want to go the big expansion route, but which is good because there may be it'll be more like Faeria, where the cards are more of higher quality rather than just traditional. Hearthstone's got a little bit better with fillers, but like Legend of Runeterra, they have a lot of fillers. Hearthstone has a lot of fillers. Magic has a lot of fillers. So it's like, yeah, wow, we got 150 cards, but like you said, 10% of it's only good, the rest is garbage.
Yeah, that's always the thing. Like, we only play like maybe 10% of cards that come out in Hearthstone, which I'm sure it's roughly that number for Magic and any other card game, but
and the problem with Magic is since they're based on a physical card, they don't do nerfs and they don't do what's it called, buffs, because they can't, because they base it on the real life cards. So they're not gonna reprint. I think they maybe reprinted, but I don't.
Best they can do is rotate cards, or in the case of Yu-Gi-Oh, they ban a shit.
Yeah, or that's stuff like that
every season.
So they are a little limited, but that's not the case with Marble Snap. Okay, let's look at these cards. Here's the new Warlock set. I wonder what Lord Gecko thinks of these. So 2 mana. Here is give all friendly demons and Murlocs Death Rattle. Summon 2 summon a 2/2. I'm assuming imp lock. Anyways, this card's actually good. I kind of agree with Old Guardian that it could either go in Murloc decks or Demon decks, and it's good. He thinks it's a good card, especially with Curse Warlocks and Imp Warlocks. They tend to destroy their own minions, so getting minion backs is actually really strong.
Yeah, sometimes we see some of these kind of cards costing like 3 or 4 mana, and they're just too clunky. But this seems actually pretty reasonable.
Yep. And then look here, Suspicious Peddler, which is a nod to, what was the other something peddler? But you remember that other?
Yeah, the 2 mana 2/1 Discover. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is It's a 2 mana 2/3 very vanilla stats discovered. A 1 cost card. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. Now, Olgar made an excellent point here. There's a lot of 1 cost card. It's not a class card. Now, it might take priority for Warlock, like Discovers tend to, unless they change that. So that could be anything.
Yeah.
So, you know, I actually enjoy the one for the Mage, because it kind of thinks like, are they going to choose a bad one to just so your opponent doesn't get a good resource? So there's a lot of mind games, and that's always good. Yeah, I like this card. Will it see play, though, you think?
Well, funnily enough, I think the old version, even though it was a 2/2, it was better, because that was back when you discovered only class cards. Or rather, you had a higher chance to discover class cards. Now they're all just in a pool together.
Yeah, so it's not as strong.
Nothing's weighted, so
not as strong.
Also, you give the card to your opponent. So yeah, this is. I'd say it's kind of whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good arena card though, because arena's all about value, right? So
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad card to probably see some play, but we'll see. Anyways, up and up is Plague Explosion here. 3 mana, deal 2 damage to all minions. If you have discarded a card this game, deal 1 more. Ooh. So 3 mana for 3 is actually really good. Obviously, a control deck would want this, I'm assuming. But I don't know. Do you think it has a place, though, right now?
Yeah, control decks often don't want to
discard.
discard.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe. If the payoff cards are strong enough, discard can work, but they're often not.
Yeah. And here's the token, 2/2 Demon Warlock. Interesting that they're giving Demon Warlock, and we'll see it with a Shaman in a minute too. So interesting.
Dude, what's up with the eyebrows on this Murloc?
I know, right? It's interesting. Look at the Druid. They got a good set. Or a good kit this time. 6 mana from Life from Death. Draw 3 cards. Infuse 6. This costs 1. So, Old Guardian made a point is this might be very good for aggro druids. Because aggro druids come to the point where card draw is an issue usually, even though they have composing, which is rotating, and they have the cook and all that kind of stuff. This on turn 6 costing 1 is excellent. And only thing is, if you're aggro druid and you have it in your starting hand, it's not so great. But yeah, this is very good.
Yeah.
I think aggro druids will definitely love this, because this is just such a powerful card. 1 mana, draw 3, and if it, yeah, I think this is good for aggro druid. That's the only.
There's a chance slower druid decks play it too, because there's Scale of Onyxia, and I always forget the name of the card that either summons the otters with a rush, or the whale.
Flipper Friends or something like that.
Yeah, Flipper Friends. But yeah, so sometimes you can play this around 6 or 7.
It's a good card.
If you've ramped.
Especially with Ramp Druid, they could get to 6 easy. Right. Well, look at this one.
Because I don't necessarily see you wanting to keep this in your opening hand as token druid.
No. But this is the type of card that if you get turn 6 as a top deck, you're like, okay, good, right? Because then you have 5 mana to play some stuff. All right, so this one, give your hero +2 attack this turn. Deal damage equal to your hero's attack to a minion. So this is good for Quest Druid, obviously. Especially when you buff it up with other stuff. So yeah, it's not bad. The only thing is, these type of cards, is Quest Druid staying in core? Who knows? If it is, maybe this is good support for it.
It rotates in April, right?
All right.
This
So
is its last expansion.
maybe this is like a little bit of a hurrah for Questor because Questor's not bad, but it's definitely not the well. Druid's kind of weak right now, so maybe this will help kind of push it a little bit in the a little bit more power. But this one though, Rev 6 Death Beetle, Undead Beast, so it has the Beast tag, and Undead tag, but this is definitely not a aggro Druid. Undead Druid card though. 6 mana, 6/6 taunt. So it's good. Druids love their taunt. Mana Thirst 11, gain +4/+4 and not rush, but charge OTK combo. So there's several OTKs with Druids right now. This is just adds another one. Because you could do this, what's this called? The Undead guy who then you could use armor. So you could do that. You could do this guy. You can do what's it called? If you have another one in hand, it too. So you could literally push 20 to face in one turn. You could Zola it too. I mean, so yeah, with Zola as well. But Zola's leaving standard, I think, right? So yeah, there's a 20 one turn 20 to face combo with plus whatever's on board. Yeah, this is a very good card, even if you don't want to use it for OTK. What do you think about it?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. It'll depend on how easy it is to actually get to 11 mana crystals post rotation.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing about post rotation.
It almost makes me wonder if they're just going to decide that Druid can go above 10
all the time.
On. That'd be kind of a cool systematic change. It wouldn't even be unprecedented, right? Because other classes have their own unique mechanics.
Yeah, I agree. Druid's always about ramps. So.
I wouldn't mind that. I mean, they would have to balance cards around you having a lot of mana sometimes, but
and the art's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. It's a very good card. I like it. It's definitely gonna go on current ramp Druids. I'll probably give the current ramp Druids even more of a bit of power. Then there's the token version of the one cost Life from Death. All right, next up is Rogue. Rogue's all over the place again, like typical. Okay, so here's the 3 mana 1/1 Stitched Creation. It's undead. It's combo. Gain +2/+2 for, so you're looking at 3/3 low end. That's not bad. Not great either, but infuse 2. So that means you have to do 2 combos, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, you get plus. No, so that means you get +2
two things dead and a combo it.
So then you would get the +2/+2. Then if you do the infuse 2 portion of it, then you get an additional +3/+3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then if you go to 8, gain plus. All right, so if you play it on 8 mana, you get a 3 mana 5/5. Then if you combo it, you get the +2/+2. Then in etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a huge late game threat, but
toolbox card.
Yeah.
So realistically speaking, it's probably pretty hard to combo it.
Yeah.
On 8 a lot of the time, so you're probably looking at the Infuse 2 and Mana Thirst 8 if you're playing it late. That's still a 3 mana 8/8. Granted, you don't get to smork your opponent's brains out with it at that stage of the game because they could have removal.
Yeah.
So this is a lot more dangerous probably if you have the combo and Infuse 2 and you just get a 3 mana 6/6 and you get to hit face a couple times and burn them out.
Yep.
But yeah, it's definitely flexible.
Yep. And look at this, Jolly Roger, a 1 mana 1/3 undead pirate. Very good stats. After your hero attacks, summon a 1/1 undead pirate. This is actually excellent for Demon Hunter more than Rogue. Because Rogue will maybe they could attack turn 2, so it's not that great.
Oh.
But
Odd Rogue would like this in Wild.
I was gonna say, but Wild.
You want a dagger on 2 anyways.
Yep. Rogue, aggressive rogue, pirate rogue is actually a thing in WoW, so this is just more support for it. So in standard, I'm not too sure about, but Wild's definitely going to find a home for it. It's definitely a good card for Wild. Ranch Chat.
Yeah, it pulls patches anyway, so why not?
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. 0 mana, deal 1 damage to a minion. If you've played a card from another class's turn, deal 4 instead. So 0 for 4 is excellent. Obviously,
yeah, these tend to get played.
Yeah. So again, Rogue's kind of like They kind of go all over the place to Rogue, right? A little bit of pirate aggro synergy, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So yeah.
Well, Jolly Roger goes pretty good with Stitch Creation and gets you the infuse on curve.
Yeah. All right. I like it. Too bad I won't play too much. And then here's the token of 1 mana, 1/1 undead pirate, zombie pirate. How original. Looks like it looks like a goblin. Shaman though, Shaman's getting some interesting stuff. 3 mana, 2/3. So bad stats. Battle Cry. If you played an elemental last turn, summon 3 1/1 Murlocs. That's actually really good if you meet it. And it's an elemental Murloc, so can go into elemental decks. What do you think about it? Is elemental?
It's not bad. I'm just wondering if there's, because if this is going to be the only synergy for playing elementals and murlocs in the same deck, might not be enough reason to build your deck like that. But I mean, maybe there's enough good elementals, enough good murlocs that you just do it anyways. But I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah, but it's definitely
also really bad if you have to play on without the effect.
Interesting, and they're interesting as elemental tag too. Yeah, they're really going gun ho with these dual tribes. All right, 1 mana cold storage, freeze a minion. Okay, 1 mana freeze a minion itself isn't bad. Add a copy of it to your hand. So,
dude, this is the. How many years ago did Murabi come out?
Yeah, I was saying
what expansion was that?
Yeah, I told you that. That's the problem with them. They kind of don't hold
Murabi
focus.
synergy, like so many years later.
Add a copy to your hand. I mean, you obviously want a good minion, but I mean, freeze is good. This is not bad, but it's probably not as good as what's that other one where the battle cry where you freeze and get a draw of cards? Obviously better. But it's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, there have been plenty of Shaman freeze cards that get played.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think
there was the one that with Invoke on it. There was the one that draws a card that we've got in right now. So,
I like it.
It could get played. Maybe use it to add some big stuff to your hand.
Yeah, especially Druid, right? Some Druid cards would be kind of nice. All right, Blazing Transmutation, 1 mana. Ooh, cheap. Choose a minion. Discover one that costs 1 more to transform into. That's actually very powerful. And it's a fire. If that matters, a fire spell. That's actually really good because the problem with the Evolve is it's RNG. You have no way of really selecting what you get. This narrows down that and possibly get the high roll rather than the low roll. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. What's the name of the card? Like Crush Claw Enforcer?
Yeah.
That plays all your plays a spell from each element.
Yep.
And it never gets played.
Yep.
This you could use to maybe do something.
Yeah, I like it. So yeah,
it wouldn't be able to choose itself though. So
yep.
Sus.
Shaman's a little interesting. Elemental support, Evolve support, and then just a good card. And there's the token. Yeah, Demon Hunter. Let's see what they got. Fell Scale Invoker, 6 mana, 5/7. Okay. Battlecry. If you cast 3 spells while holding this, summon a different demon from your deck. Ooh, big demon support again. I mean, it's not bad, but
yeah, this could I don't know. This could go in some current Demon Hunter decks, right?
Yeah.
They've got they're mostly spell, a few minions archetype right now with the weapon. So maybe you play like this and Jace and a big demon or two.
Yep. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's not that bad stats. Good health. A little low on attack, but it's fine. Calamy's Grasp. 1 mana, 1/2. Okay, good. Death Rattle. Add a random outcast card to your hand. Oh, that's not a bad weapon. You get value out of it too. Yeah, I'll just see play. That's basically a better, cheaper version of their hero power. You don't have to hero power for a couple turns. Oh, good card. This though, this is what like Undead Shaman or Undead Druid needs. 1 mana, 2/3. Amazing. Rush. Wow. Okay, so you literally get to contest early game. Death Rattle, deal 4 damage to your hero. Yeah, that's really good. Undead
So
card.
this card is pushed.
Yeah. But wouldn't that be good for...
And I like that Zombie Chow in current year,
yeah.
This is 8 years of power. This is 9 years of power creep right here. Zombie Chow has Rush now.
And yeah, so it's so funny.
In 8 more years, it'll be like a 4/5 with charge or something.
Good card. I like it. Actually, it's a really good card. You'll probably see play in most of the... I mean, that's just such good early game contention. And 2 power for... contests a lot of shit. Yeah, good card. I wish this was either Shaman or Druid, because that would really help Undead Druid become a thing. Alright, Mage. 3 men, 1/4 horrible stats. After you cast a spell, deal damage to all enemy. Okay. Kind of like a, what's this called? Flame Raker, right? Stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah, thank God this... I thought the same thing. Thank God this doesn't go phase.
Yeah. Not bad. It won't be too easy to kill either. It's a decent card. We'll see if it ceases play. 3 mana, 4/3. Battlecry. If you have cast a spell last turn, discover it in an elemental. Interesting. And it's an elemental Naga. Wonder why they're dual. All right, whatever. Yeah, that's a good card.
Well,
But
dual tribe cards is this thing in Battlegrounds right now too.
the thing is, are they trying to push elemental? This might be a preview of the new set, new expansion, new rotation. So it might not be good now, but it might be even better later, especially if elemental mage is a thing. It's never really been a thing, but you never know. And then here, Terra Reality, 4 mana. Add 2 random spells from the past to your hand. They cost 2 less. Oh yeah, Zeddy said, "Oh, I was kidding about putting Ice Block back in standard, guys." That's the first thing so yeah, this is great. All right, RNG, which is garbage, but the problem is this means it's going to be... Now, Wild has such a huge pool, though. So, but you're going to have situations where you...
Huge range in what you can get. Sometimes you get Firelands Portal, sometimes you get... I don't know, what's an example of a bad mage spell?
Yeah, I don't like it, but it's not going to be that consistent. So do you think it's going to be a thing in Standard? Maybe in Wild, because Wild has
I don't know if Mage wants to spend 4 mana on 2 very unpredictable spells.
Yeah.
Even with the discount.
If it was current Standard, especially after the rotation, probably wouldn't be too bad. It'd be a lot far more consistent. But yeah, I don't think that's going to be a thing. But you'll see memes. But yeah, Ice Blocks are high rolls and stuff like that. Or is it? I don't know. Warrior. Let's see what Warrior got. 1 mana. Training session. Discover taunt support minion. If you play it this turn, repeat. Oh, okay. So it's Echo. Basically Echo. Why don't they put Echo on here, right?
Blizzard has this very weird hang-up on not using keywords that we already have. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, well, a control warrior might like that, but warriors tend to need their consistent tools. So what do you think? Matter of fact, look at the new taunt that it's getting right next to it. So
yeah, it's not bad. I mean, if you play it in the mid or late game, you might use it 2 or 3 times to get cheap taunts.
Yep. And it's good, probably really good for arena. Thinking about good cards, I think this is a really good card potential. Well, it depends. 6 mana, 3/8, so really good health. Taunt. Battlecry, if you have 5 or more armor, summon a copy of this. So that's actually, if you get the ultimate and get the value, that's really good stats for 6 mana. 16 worth of stats for 6. Taunt, that's really good. But how reliable can warriors get 5 armor on turn 6?
Yeah, so I don't know. I've seen a lot of cards like this fail. Like, if you're holding a weapon or if you have X armor. I've seen a lot of these cards fail.
Yeah, and it's undead. I don't know if that matters, but yeah, it's a good card in concept. But we'll
also
have to
just
see.
Taunt warrior itself is kind of weird, right? Because the point of control warrior is you've got armor that you can, tank hits with, and you've got efficient removal and everything. So I don't know, why are you playing taunts to fight for the board? Is like you're adding extra steps.
Yeah, you're right. Not a bad card, but we'll have to wait and see. Especially if they get an insane amount of armor to make it reliable, it'll probably see play. But we'll see. Definitely very anti-aggro though. If assuming that they could get the 5 armor and they're not and they have it, they've dropped that down. That's usually a retreat or concede against aggro because they're not going to invest 16 damage into 2 minions. Yeah, they're just going to, unless they're insanely ahead and they let the warrior do the trading. But even then, yeah. Okay, 3 mana, 4/3. Hook Fist 3000. It's a mech pirate. I love it. After your hero attacks, gain 4 armor and draw. Ooh, well.
Yeah, this is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it is. The only thing is, if you play it on curve, it will instantly be removed, so you're never going to get value out of it. But the thing about warriors, they usually never swing, especially more. Yeah, so this is definitely something you could definitely at least get guaranteed 1 card draw and 4 armor. So yeah, a very good card. This, you see, I like cards like this.
You may recall I used to play a lot of Tempo Warrior back in the day, and this is the kind of card that I would have been losing my mind over.
Yeah, very good card. So the warrior didn't get bad cards. 2 of them are probably going to see play for sure. This one, if getting a lot of the shapeshifter, if they're getting a lot of armor gain consistently, that'll definitely see play as well. Now your favorite, Paladin. Oh wow! All right, so Paladin gets a legendary. I think they're the only ones that get legendary this set. 5 mana, 4/6, so stats are good.
No, Demon Hunter does too.
Oh really? What was the demon?
Or not Demon Hunter, Death Knight. I mean.
Oh yeah, we didn't. It's getting a Colossus. We didn't do a review on that. We'll just discuss. Oh, well, we have them down below. Okay.
It'll be at the bottom, yeah.
The Curator. So this is like a Curator reference, right? Taunt, Battle Cry. If the deck has no neutral cards, draw a minion of each type. Ooh, hold on, dog wants in. That's a draw engine. I want to hear. Hold on one second before you. So I want to hear what you think of it. Get in here. I don't. I'm busy. All right. So, what do you think of this? Obviously, pure Paladin support.
Yeah, pure Paladin's pretty decent already. So, I see this maybe getting played.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. Now, maybe we have to do some Paladin, man. Paladins are always good, like you said, but it's funny how Lord Gecko basically said what we've always said about Paladin. It's really a curve deck, right? Just play everything on curve. And
man, people say that like it's a bad thing.
No, it's not. You gotta have some. All right, so here is a Gold Wing, 4 mana, 3/5. Ooh, good stats. Rush, interesting. Battle Cry. If you're holding a mech, gain Wind Fury. It's a mech dragon, by the way. Okay, so what do you think about this? Now, obviously, it supports the new Paladin. I think I'm actually really looking forward to Paladin. I think this kind of like, what's it called? What kind of deck is it called? Where it's a bunch of mix mash? Forgot.
Menagerie.
So what do you think? I like this card a lot.
Well, I think this particular card it looks very mediocre to me.
Wow. Well, you're more of a Paladin.
Maybe I'm just jaded, but I mean, if you're not like hand buffing it or something, 3/5 rush with Wind Fury. The Wind Fury is like kind of irrelevant on low attack.
All right.
You know, and it doesn't have the health where it's just going to be swinging into stuff like mad.
Yeah. Wild might take a little bit useful, but I don't think it's a bad card, but it's definitely...
Yeah.
I like it.
It's not bad. I mean, in Wild, there are, like, the aggro mech decks playing, like, what's the name of the card? But anyhow, the Rush Wind Fury guy that they magnetize stuff to. There's stuff like that going on in Wild, so maybe. And also Radar Detector is just an insane card.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Yeah, maybe, but by its own merits, it's I don't think it's particularly strong.
All right. And next up, which you said wow to, 3 mana, 5/5, so that's really good stats. Night of the Dead. Night of the Dead, is that a movie reference? Battle Cry, deal 5 damage to your hero. Notice how Paladin's been going down this Warlock theme. Mana Thirst, 7. Restore 5 health to your hero instead. This is a really good card.
So let me lay out a scenario for you. Okay, so I want you to ignore the bottom half of the text after Mana Thirst, right?
All right.
So we're gonna play this card on turn 3, and it's a 5/5, and your opponent can't kill it because you played a 5/5 on turn 3.
Yep.
And then you hit them in the face, and they have 5 less health, and they lose the game.
Yeah, or you coin us on turn 2. Yeah, exactly. Even harder to
As
deal
if you're an aggressive deck, you don't care that you're losing.
Yeah,
It's just a bigger flame imp.
Yeah, very good card. I like it. I love the art too. Good stuff. And like you said, turn 2, coin out. Shit, that's guaranteed probably 10 to the dome most times. The old curator is wrong. It should have never been a mech since arcane guardians golems aren't mechs.
Is it like a construct or something?
Yeah, it is. So it isn't a mech.
Technically,
it's an arcane type thing. All right. Interesting. All right, so Priest got a very good set as well. So 4 mana Cannibalize. Destroy a minion, restore its health to all friendly creatures, not just you, everyone, including the hero. That's actually pretty stuff. So it's hard removal, 4 mana, which is traditionally what most hard removal cost, and you get the benefit of. So this is, yeah, it's great. I mean, obviously, if you get a lower health minion, it's not so good, but anything really beefy or tanky, like Legit puts down that Devourer, get freaking 20 health minion or more, and you get all. Oh yeah, very good card. It'll definitely see play. And it's a shadow spell. I don't know. So
yeah, it's regrettably not bad.
Yeah. Next up, 4 mana 5/4 aggressive stats, Rotting Necromancer, Battlecry Dredge. If it's an undead, deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. Now, undead aggro priest, or is a really good deck in wild, pretty good, very aggressive. So, yeah, this one though is it's very good. Now, obviously, it needs to be undead, so that means you're gonna have to put more undead in it than you normally would. But yeah, this is a good card. I like it a lot.
Yeah. So this is a better statted Nightblade.
Yep.
That also lets you tee up your next draw.
Yep.
Pretty good. I mean, the comparison to Nightblade's not super flattering, but like, no, this is a good card.
It is a good card. It's gonna be interesting.
If the deck supporting it is any good, probably need to be running quite a few minions.
Yes, indeed. All right. So next, 1 mana Mind Seer here, right? Deal 2 damage to a minion. If it dies, deal 3 to the. Wow. Okay, yeah. This is gonna see play. Yeah, that's a good. I mean, 2 damage early game. There's usually not that beefy minions, or if you do a trade, if you need to do a little bit. Yeah, this is a good card.
Yeah, is Dark Bishop still on standard?
I don't remember, but if it is, yeah,
I
you see.
think it is, right?
Yeah, good card. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is. It's just people stopped playing it because the Lucia got nerfed. But yeah, it's still in standard.
By the way, we're guess what we're playing the new mini set. First hero is a priest, buddy. You know you're loving it.
Wouldn't count on it.
All right, so next up, Hunter cards. So it's a 7 mana Faithful Companions. Discover a beast from your deck and summon it. Ooh, King Crush synergy. Mana Thirst 10. Also summon a copy of it.
2 King Crushes.
2 King Crush. This card will definitely see some play. Beast Hunter's a thing. A little weaker, I think, right now, but it's definitely a thing. It's yeah, this is definitely going to see play.
I remember when Call of the Wild got nerfed because getting all
yeah
was strong, and now you're just going to summon 2 Crushes.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you're probably gonna play a few big beasts just for the flexibility and just so that you don't draw one and then it's a dead card. But still,
yep. You probably would want one of these. Maybe I don't think about 2. I don't know, for consistency purposes, you probably run 2. Look at this, a new secret.
You run 2 of this.
Yep. Zombies. 2 mana secret. After your opponent plays a minion, summon 4/1/1 zombies to attack it. That's actually good on curve. Because a lot of times the weak minions, like 2 health, maybe 3 health, you'll probably have a token or 2 left on board. So that's good. That's a good card. Now, secrets aren't really being played by Hunter right now. So I don't know if this is going to push it, but it is a good card. You agree?
Yeah.
Not so great late game, though. But
this is funny. This is, there's Hyena synergy here, too. Because if you're head on board and they don't have anything ready to trade.
Yep. Maybe
they have to play a minion into your board. You swarm with bees, and they're all beasts, and the hyena gets buffed.
Yep. Oh, and not only that, it's actually an improved version too. So we'll look at that in a second. 1 mana, 1/1. It's a trinket tracker. Draw battle card. Draw a 1-cost spell, so that guarantees like tracking. Yeah, this will see play.
This will be in every Hunter deck.
Every Hunter deck, because it'll pull tracking or any other arcane type thing. Yep.
It's also not a beast, so it doesn't mess up,
Yes.
It doesn't mess up faithful companions or trying to dredge your Hydralodon or anything like that.
Definitely see play. Good card. Hunter got a really good set. I like what the Hunter got. 1 mana, 1/1 is the token. Zombie. Zombie. You see what they did there?
No, Mel, I don't understand. I think you're going to need to explain it.
Oh, really, Rev? Oh, man. But I got to love the pun there. It's a good card. Then here's the upgraded version. Improved zombies. After you play a secret or opponent plays a minion, summon 4 2/2 zombies to attack it. And there's the token. Yeah, so good stuff. Here's the neutral cards. Death Knight. All right. Look who's making a triumphant return. The monstrosity himself. 10 mana, 11/11. Not with taunt. That's actually good. Odd cards cost 1 less. And as his theme, it switches every turn. So meaning even cards, etc., etc. The only problem is he might see play with the druids, obviously.
I was about to say, does anyone play this besides Druid?
Besides Druid, no. And Druid will definitely take us.
Druid has enough ramp and enough card draw to to play this without having an empty to play this without dying.
Yep.
Without having an empty hand.
Because no one else is gonna do. No one. It's too slow otherwise. And Druids love taunt, especially ramp Druids, because they need to protect their face. Yeah, Druid. I cannot wait for us to theory craft a deck on this very, very soon. We'll probably have to do it sometime this week since it's out fucking Tuesday, dude. Oh my god, we're running out of time. We're about to do theory craft.
I was about to say, you have to not play your trashy meme.
Oh, fucking Rev. We'll have to do it tomorrow. We have Monday. All right, mistake. Is it a mistake they made this card? 1 mana, 1/3, all. So it's all. So that's a really good card. It's great for totem shamans, elemental mage, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, good card. Undead, so that's going to go literally in every undead deck. I mean, yeah, it's a really good card. And is it a mistake? Is that we will see.
He's very sad.
He's very sad.
His jaw is upside down. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, good card. Is there something else to say about it? Next up, 4 mana, 4/5, aggressive. It is Death Rattle. Spend all your mana, summon that many 2/2 zombies with Rush. Because zombies with Rush is going to be nice, but who would play this, Rev? Your opponent's most likely going to ignore it. Well, they might.
No,
they're
going to kill.
They're going to kill it
for you.
And you, unless maybe some Death Rattle Rogue. Maybe a Death Rattle Rogue, or
although one thing
Druids have support about it. Druids
one thing I'm curious about is if you play this on, say, turn 6, right? You play this and you float 2 mana, and then your opponent kills it. Do you still get the?
Yeah, we're gonna have to see.
2/2/2s.
We're gonna have to see, and then it's gonna be interesting to see how Druids have the location that could definitely take value out of it. Literally don't spend anything to get some rushers to regain a board. Maybe an aggressive druid might be interested in this, but aggressive druids don't usually like wasting mana, but they gain a board, maybe gain the board back, etc. So yeah, we'll see. Well, definitely going to see, but right now I'm not too sure about it, but we'll have to wait. This one though is a 3 mana 3/3 with rush. Mana Thirst Gain Reborn. So, I think it's a
Yeah,
filler.
that card feels pretty meh.
This, though, OTK'd, though. Revendale's back, and he's way different this time. Way different stats, too. 6 mana, 6/6, all of them. The 4 horsemen return. Death Rattles. Shuffle the other 3 horsemen into your deck. Very slow. Lifesteal. This one, if you're all 4. So, again, the Battlecry supports this. If all of them have been dead. Rush and Taunt. What do you think? Very slow. Who would take advantage of this the
Very
best?
slow. I'm not sure any deck plays this as a dedicated win condition.
No.
Because there's a lot that can go wrong with it. You know, hand disruption, silence,
Yep.
transformation. Even just like, you know, if a shaman freezes it multiple times in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stuff like that. So I don't know if anybody plays this for dedicated
Win
condition. But I could see a control deck maybe playing it.
Oh, yeah, because
this is the, you know, this is value in a long game.
Yep. Grindy game. This would be good.
And if it goes the distance, you know, sometimes it's relevant.
And Gecko said that if this ever becomes meta, everyone will check in that Steam cleaner.
Steam cleaner, yeah.
Yeah, you get wrecked. But anyways, yeah, it'll be interesting. This is good for more. I don't think mid range would be interested. Maybe if they want to be a little greedier, but definitely control would like it. The next up, the the Death Knight gets their very first location, very first Colossal. So let's look at the location. 3 mana, 3/3. Construct Quarter. So, destroy a friendly minion to summon... Ooh, synergy with the new... interesting. Wonder if Death Knight will ever kind of mess around with this Blood Death Knight. Because look at that. If you have no interruption, no silence, you don't have to worry about silence. So anyways, let's just look at it based without the OTK from the 4 horsemen. Destroy friendly minion and summon a 4/5 undead with rush. So that's really good with the hero power. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, it's 3 mana, so you have to wait a while. What do you think about this?
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Not bad.
It's a 2 mana spell that
Yeah.
Death Knight's got right now, and you get 3 uses of it.
Yeah, I like it.
It's pretty reasonable.
Would it be an Unholy or probably Blood more than Unholy, I'm thinking. Maybe Unholy. Maybe. Unholy is a very curved deck, so it has a lot of competition for that spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll have to see. This one, 3 mana, 2/3, Undead Nagi, Rim Scale Siren. All right, so Battlecry. If you have cast 3 spells while holding this, freeze 3 random enemy minions. Only class, well, it's Frost too, by the way. It needs Frost. So I'm thinking Frost, maybe, but I don't know. Frost is more about burn, right? More about, I mean, obviously slowing the game down to their benefit, but would this take a place of the Barons, guarantee card draw usually? So there's a lot of competition for 3 mana spot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you can use it like the Maul 4/2 weapon they have now, where you just kind of, you know, use it to lock down their board.
Yeah.
While you're swinging face.
Yeah.
So maybe.
It's not a bad card, but definitely Frost. Or maybe Frost Blood, because look at this Colossus. It's the first dual rune card. Blood and Frost. Is Blood Frost even a thing right now? Well, we'll see. The Frost Queen Singagosa. She is a 7 mana 6/6. Not the greatest stats. Colossus +2. After an enemy minion is frozen, destroy it. So if this was a pure Frost Colossus, it would go in Frost decks hands down. So here's your wings. Rush, freeze any character damaged by this minion. Now, wouldn't it be awesome if this went face and was charged and if I could just... That'd be so effing OP, because that'd be literally an OTK combo and to destroy the hero. But that's number. But anyways, this is a good card to remove. Now, the only thing, Rev, is I like it a lot. The only thing is Blood and Frost a thing. You would have to go heavier. You have to go 1 Blood and 2 Frost, obviously, because most of the good Frost stuff.
Yeah, so if you're forgoing 3 Frost, then you're missing out on Frostworm's Fury.
Yeah, and that's a really, really good card.
And if you're forgoing 3 Blood, you're missing out on trying to think what exactly the 8 mana board clear, right? on a
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
There's some good cards, but I mean, neither of them are particularly dominant archetypes, so maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to definitely mess around with that. I'm looking forward to it. But she is cool, no matter what. And like, good to see more Colossals added to the game. And of course, them finally getting their own location. I do hope they don't they don't abandon Colossals. I hope they continue with locations, because locations don't see that much play now, but they're all of them. They add good stuff.
Yeah, well, it's a thematically cool card game idea too, right? Because it's something you can't do in well, you can't easily do in a physical card game.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know, having the art across multiple cards.
Yep.
You know, some card games have, you know, art on double-sided cards and stuff like that, but yeah, this is kind of a fairly unique Hearthstone thing.
I like it. We'll definitely be playing a little bit of Hearthstone this week. We can't abandon our discard in our reveal. I like the reveal deck, by the way. I like how you have to. It's interesting. It's different from the OG ones we played when we first started. So yeah, a lot of snap coming, and we'll definitely do some Hearthstone because I'm interested. Druid for sure. Death Knight. Yeah, I cannot wait to mess around with a new ramp Druid. We'll definitely craft it. I'm really interested in Hunter 2. Rev, you know day one where we're going with the priest, buddy. You and I, both of us. But we also have to do some
I'll
Paladin
leave it
love.
to you, man. Yeah, you gotta play some real classes, dude.
Which one are you looking forward to for the mini set? Which hero?
Besides
Paladin.
Paladin's pretty cool. Druid's pretty cool. Hunter got some nice stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really not bad.
Yeah, we got to mess around with the Death Knights. Death Knight's actually competitive again for once. There's a little bit of a buffs, a little bit of nerfs. And I told you that, Rev, that the Death Knight's going to be in really good shape come rotation. So, yeah. And I think Blizzard kind of probably needed to do that because it's a new hero, and it was exact opposite of the Demon Hunter that was freaking OP. The Death Knight was underrated. Now, you know how everyone's talked about the meme about the tournament, but honestly, I think you and I agree that the Death Knight was too new and it's too much on stakes for you to bring in. Because like anything, these competitive people have to play decks over. They don't just literally put a deck in and say, all right, I'm going to win a tournament. No, that's not how it works. Even the best players have to get what they have to learn the matchups, what it's great at, what it's not good at, the refinement process. So yeah, like you always tell me,
and a lot of them do mock tournaments.
Yeah.
For weeks beforehand against the other guys in the tournament.
Yeah.
And test their lineups extensively.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if Death Knight's only been out for a couple weeks, like, you know, you're never going to get the hours in on, you know, even if it was on the same power level as like Rogue, for instance.
It wouldn't have. Yeah. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You're right.
You wouldn't have the hours to lab it and find the best build.
Yep.
Learn the matchups.
Yep, it takes time. Like you said, when we learned a new deck, how I get bitchy about it. Like, you know, we have to learn it. And I'm like,
You're like, I lost the game, and it's the first game.
How dare you,
no.
Well, by the way,
Jesus save me.
I'm telling you one thing though. I'm just getting real tired of these cheating bots, Rev. Every time. No.
Please, somebody else slap Mel and tell them that not everybody's a bot.
So we had a little bit of.
Besides, if they're bots, then you should beat them.
Well, actually, that best player in Marvel Snap says he loses to bots all the time because literally he faces a lot of cheating bots. But yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, now it's dinner time, Rev. We had a great session overall. Let's play more of this next session, but we're definitely going back to Mr. Discard Madness because that's been a very good deck for us. So yeah, spice it up because yeah, we've been playing a lot of discard lately, but we'll focus on these two decks for a bit. I really do love the Zola, which we never did get the combo today, but that's okay. Oh, but look at this one, Shuri. I got her. This one is another Zola combo. You could actually skip turn 5 to play She-Hulk, Taskmaster. And assuming you played her on turn 4. What's interesting about her is her ability waits. So you don't have to play it the next turn. So yeah, turn 4, her, chill, wait, assuming, of course, you have the combo. So you literally put 20 power on the boards. Well, not just 20, 40 power on the board one turn. Some people do
it's a very, very flexible deck.
Yep. Some people do the whole what's it called? Buffing her up, disrupting your opponent, and giving her a 14 power push, and she tends to maybe win the lane. Yeah. So we'll do some of this as well. We'll look at the new Scorpion variant. Isn't he awesome? It's awesome. Awesome. Love it.
Not bad.
Yeah, she's there, but
Yeah,
she's...
the strong thing about this deck too is a lot of times playing Shuri on 4 loses you priority.
Yes.
Which is good because then you get to play your big guy on 5, whether it's Red Skull or something else.
Without worrying about Mr.
Get priority back, and then on turn 6 you get to spread your power around.
Yep. This is not the
uninterrupted.
If I had what's his name in it, it would be even better because then it removes all ongoing issues. But we don't have him, so this is a, I guess, budget-friendly version. But yeah, I can't wait for this. This is going to be a lot of fun. So Zero has synergy with Titania, Lizard, obviously Red Skull as well. So yeah, this is something we'll be playing in the near future. But we're going to focus on these other 2 decks for a little bit. But I'm looking forward to this big time. And Arrow's such a freaking... Even after nerf, she's still a very good card.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
it's almost like the effect and not the power.
I know, right?
Is what matters.
Well, now she could actually have power with Shuri. So yeah, I finally got Shuri out of the token shop. I can't wait to start messing around with her. I don't have the most top tier version of the deck, but this is close enough. All right, Rev, it was a good session overall. Hearthstone has some madness coming, so it's going to be interesting. Rev is committed to Priest for the week of Priest.
Oh, my lord.
I don't know about that. We'll be lucky if we even get one game out of Priest. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.